Hi guys, this is the last in a series of videos I've made this morning. Well, they're probably not out until the afternoon in the UK because there's a few of them and I need to get them all online. Very quickly, I'll just try and explain. But personally, I think you need to go right back to the first videos in today in the order they came out. You should do that and watch them. So if you're watching this, stop and go back to the first one. Not the morning briefing, you don't have to see that, but the ones that I've put out prior to this, in the order that they appeared on YouTube. Last Wednesday, I was in England in the evening. I was out on the 2-for-1 cocktails, enjoying some good company, and I received an email from a friend, some people might say source contact, someone that I would trust with my life, that I've known for many years, someone that could walk up to, one of the club's buildings, facilities, and would be waved in, how are you doing, you know what I mean? Whereas me and you would be turned away, like, what the fuck are you doing? You know what I mean? No idea or anything. They're known, right? So they've got their ear, trust me. So I received an email. I sat on it for a couple of days. Well, I did speak to a couple of people that I trusted that evening, very briefly, said, you're not going to believe what I've just been told, kind of thing. And then I sat on it for a couple of days before posting it on the members website. And also on here, if you're a channel member, not a subscriber or support, but channel member, there is other text updates you get on here from time to time. Saves you going on the members website or whatever. I just wanted, because it's more of a closed environment, no one's going to be moaning, or, like now, for example, this video is open to everybody, the lurkers, the people that don't like you, the drama queens, the abusive people, just nasty people, whatever. It's open to everybody. Fortunately, 99.9% of the people that ever come on here, or certainly identify themselves with a comment, are lovely, lovely people. They're great. And newcomers, many of them hang around and say, appreciate, I'm glad I found your channel, blah, blah, blah. But you also get some that turn up that think they can just say what they fucking want. Do you know what I mean? And we have no tolerance for that. So sometimes I like to keep it private. Normally videos like this would be, but my tolerance levels are high. I've just been to England, all week. So it's my first day back, so I can take a bit of shit today. So I sat on the update for a couple of days, put a text update on the members website, which is here. And I've been going through these individual points, and you can see this, you might be able to see there's some bold bits, which is my additional opinion to what's being claimed. And then I thought I'd make a video, some videos today for everyone now that I'm back. I want to make the vids. I thought I want to make them available to everybody, because I think they're really important. So you need to go back and watch the previous videos today before watching this one. This is going to be the last one on this subject. And when I say subject, to do with this update, if I'd have done all these in one video, it would be at least an hour long, and people probably wouldn't have watched it all, to be honest. I don't know. So let's move on. This is basically what we're going to go with, right? So what I'm going to read to you now is what I said to the members, and then I'm going to just go to this final bullet point, read what the source said. I hate using that word. And then I'll read out my opinion and probably add a little bit more to it. Okay, guys, I've sat on this for a few days, but I'm going to post it. I can post the email I received in its entirety if requested, but I think my pointers should be enough. This comes from a friend of mine who is most definitely on the inside of certain things at Anfield. I trust them with my life. Anything in bold is my own input. Obviously, I can't do bold in a video, but I'll tell you what I said. So this is from the email. This is my friend talking to me. Klopp's trusted backroom staff have obviously decided to go, but in capital letters, there are rumours, and I can't verify this, that Pep is wavering and could be about to throw his hat in the ring. The boss is said to be cool with that. That's all it is, right? You can stop watching now. And I just added in bold, I think Pep wants the job, but I only see him getting it if the club fails to land their leading candidates, who I suspect are Xabi Alonso and Ruben Amorim. Even though Linders said he wanted to leave, said he would be leaving, even though he's been linked with Ajax and whatever, right? There's no way in a million years that he won't take that job, right? That's my personal opinion. I made a video not long after Jurgen announced his decision to leave the club, and also Pep's decision to, the news that he was going. I still made a video on here and said, don't rule him out. And most people were like, Donkey's just said he's leaving. I know. But you know what? If you look at the betting for the job, right, if this is a man that said that he doesn't want the job, will be leaving, all confirmed, blah, 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 and he's about the fourth favourite for the job, he's sustained and maintained that last time I looked was yesterday, he was fourth favourite, 9-1. His odds have actually come down a little bit. So that means someone's putting money on him somewhere. Why would they be doing that? Do you know what I mean? So, but I will stick with my original opinion from several weeks ago, and that is that they have their ideas of who they might want. Alonso, Amorim, I'm sure there'll be another one in there as well, Nagelsmann, something like that, whatever. A bit behind on what we've talked. I haven't been here since Tuesday, or last Monday. I haven't been here for a week, so we've not really had a chance to talk about the managerial status as things are at the moment. But there's bound to be those two. I'm sure there's someone else, but I think if they don't get there two, one of those two, then they start going, right, what about Pep? It's just something like that. That's what I think. I think it comes up in conversation. I don't think it'll happen, but some people say not a chance. Well, I would disagree. Now, when you look at the managerial situation, the possibility of Alonso and Amorim, that could be greatly influenced by the return of Michael Edwards to the club if it's agreed, right? I've done a video about this today. You should go and watch it, right? So Michael Edwards might say, well, I know Alonso's the man, but the stats, the data suggest Ruben Amorim could be worth going for. But I think Alonso's got the stats as well. So it's a lot of different contributing factors can make things happen, right? So Ruben Amorim might get the job, and that might be because Edwards has come back. But if Edwards don't come back, maybe he wouldn't recommend him. Maybe it would be Alonso because FSG think he'd be a good idea, and Klopp's put his name forward. So if you're the owners, you're going through all of this. Do you know what I mean? Like everywhere with it. And then you are dictated to by the response of said candidates. Like Ruben Amorim, I don't want to discuss anything about my future until the summer. But his agent, though, has allegedly already met with Hulk Hogan in Madrid. You know that, right? If you follow my content. Lots of different things could affect things. Maybe that's common sense, but sometimes I don't think everyone's got a lot of common sense. My friend, who would be exceptionally close to those conversations, seems to think that Pep is wavering and might at some point go, look, I would be down for it. And if you believe what is claimed, the boss has said, I ain't got a problem with that. I'd be, fuck on, go for it, So maybe it's not really an exciting video, really, or subject, but we're not here to make exciting videos. We're here to be as honest as we can and to debate about the things that are being said, right? So if you want the excitement, you go on social media and listen to those fucking ITK people or whatever. Round here, we'll keep it real. So I think that's it. The reason why I think it's a little bit interesting for me is one. Let's rephrase it. The reason it's a little bit interesting for me is that when Pep Lijnders' odds were cut recently, it made me think, what's happening there then? Do you know what I mean? Betting markets when it comes to football are not always a real state of play, though. And what I mean by that is, when you go to the horse racing, you're backing on form and you're backing on what you're hearing, you're backing on this. Horse racing is this, unless you've got a favourite jockey or something like that. Do you know what I mean? With football, I think football fans bet with their heart instead of their head. So that would explain why Alonso, who is and should be the favourite, is so short. The odds that Alonso is 8-11 at the last of checking would suggest that the job is his. But I wouldn't put any money on Alonso. One, it's just because the odds are just ridiculous. But if you think he's nailed on, I just don't know, because I think that these other factors to do with who might be appointed sporting director, or if Edwards comes in a different role, whatever. I've always thought it's Alonso's to throw away. I said to you before, I think he'll get the job. But there has been developments since then that make you think, oh, Linda's odds have come down a little bit. That's not suggesting that Linda's could be above Alonso, but someone's hearing something somewhere. Amorim, first of all, Pep was in the betting from the off and still stayed there, but consistently, then came down. Ruben Amorim, when he was the right outsider, about 10th outsider or something, he was the one that I put my money on as my fun bet, which, I'm not going to back an 8-11 or a fucking 1-4 or something. So Amorim was the one that I thought was a good chance when he was up there 14, 16, 18 to 1 or whatever. And then he came crashing in, if you remember. And then has come down into the second favourite, which suggests someone's heard something else. Now, don't think that means someone said he's going to get the job. What that could mean is that someone said, well, the two candidates, we're looking at Alonso and Amorim. So people go, oh, fucking hell, Amorim. Because Liverpool fans are not backing with the heart when it's Amorim, right? So maybe it's not too exciting, like I say, but to me, I look for changes. There's a reason that Linda's is still in the betting. There must be a reason as to why his price came down a little bit. Then we're hearing, I am hearing something from someone that I trust. So it kind of makes sense a little bit to me. I'm not for 1 minute suggesting he will get the job. I think he only gets the job if other things fall through. And I don't see any reason why they should fall through, whether it's Alonso, Amorim or someone else. All right. So I hope that has given you a little bit of, just something to chew over. I hope you've enjoyed the videos that I've put out for you today. Like I say, normally these would be just kept back for the channel supporters and channel members. But hopefully we'll have a quiet day and we won't just get any fucking idiots running the gob. Listen, guys, I'm thick-skinned. I've got a lot of skin, as you can imagine, especially since I've lost a bit of weight. I ain't got a problem with people having a different opinion. I just haven't got time to engage with idiots. Do you know what I mean? I have zero tolerance for it, and I just get rid of them. I've been subjected to immense hate over the years, targeting my family and everything, when you go back to 2005 and then onwards. So trust me, it's fucking water off a duck's ass to me. I just don't have time for it. Do you know what I mean? So I'd rather have a quiet life. I'm a granddad now, and I've just had a good little break in England, and I feel happy. And the last thing I need to do is start arguing with some fucking idiot on the internet. You know what I mean? But you guys, the overwhelming majority of you guys support the channel, support me, look after me. You know what I mean? We've got a good fucking community here. And I've missed you while I was away, so it's good to be back. I might do a live stream this evening. My best friend Smooth, it's his day off today. He's in New York State, out in America, so he's going to be surfacing very soon, and I'm hoping that we're going to jump on the Xbox because I haven't spoke to him obviously for a while I've been away, and we certainly have some things to catch up on. So I don't think there'll be a stream this afternoon. There might be one this evening. If you're around, please make sure notifications are turned on. If you go to the main channel page, tick the bell, put all notifications. And that's it. I don't know if I'll be making any more videos. I've got a lot to do to get all the ones online now that I've recorded for you. So hopefully they should all be on now. And then I'm going to see what's what. All right, I'm back. All right, guys. I don't know if I said, if you appreciate the video, please thumbs up. Doesn't mean you agree with me. Please leave a comment. That's the most important thing you can do. It's nice to hear what you guys have got to say. If you want to buy me a beer, or if you're a Muslim, a coffee, hit the super thanks button. I think it's called, is it a super thanks? I don't know. And read the video description for the newsletter, social media channels, members website, and all that shit, really. I'm looking forward to the summer coming now. I want to get this managerial situation out of the way. Sporting director, we need stability, and we need to focus so that we can all just start focusing on the silly fucking, transfer rumours and things like that. Do you know what I mean? We want to get on with it, yeah. All right, guys. I'll speak to you in a bit. Thanks for watching.